Andrew Wiles by Caitlin Arena. Andrew Wiles' father was named Maurice Frank Wiles. He was born in 1923 and died in 2005. He was 82 years old. Maurice was a Regius Professor of Divinity at the University of Oxford. A Regius Professor is a level of professorship that is very prestigious, given in the British universities by a monarch. His mother was named Patricia Mowell, and then she became Patricia Wiles. Andrew Wiles was born on April 11, 1953. He was born in Cambridge, England. At the age of 10, he took interest in Fermat's last theorem. He was so very curious about the problem because it had no solution yet. Andrew saw this as a problem, as a challenge, and never gave up. He graduated from Metron College, Oxford, with a bachelor's degree in the field of mathematics in 1974. He then went on to earn his doctorate from Clare College, Cambridge, in 1980. His thesis was on the theory of elliptic curves. This thesis helped him pave the way to solving Fermat's last theorem. He is married to Nada Kanan Wiles, who earned her Ph.D. from Princeton University in New Jersey. They have 3 daughters named Claire, Kate, and Olivia. Andrew Wiles resides in Oxford. I searched and searched for information on the family and family pictures, but couldn't find any. I thought this was strange, as he accounts asking his wife for her mathematical opinion on his proof. Career and research. In 1981, he was a professor at Princeton University in New Jersey. From 1985 to 1986, he was a Guggenheim Fellow at Institut des Hautes Études Scientifiques near Paris. In 1988 to 1990, he was a Royal Society Research Professor at the University of Oxford. Fermat's last theorem, a brief introduction. So Pythagoras' equation gives you x squared plus y squared equals z squared. There are many whole number solutions to this, such as 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared, and 5 squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared. Fermat then considered the cubed version of this equation. X cubed plus y cubed equals z cubed. Can you find solutions to the cubed equation? Fermat claimed that, in fact, there were none. He claimed for the general family of equations that x to the n plus y to the n equals z to the n, where n is no bigger than 2. It is impossible to find a solution, and that was Fermat's last theorem. Just because you can't find a solution to satisfy the equation doesn't mean that there aren't any out there. You have to prove this theorem with a proof showing that there are no possible solutions. The guess and check method does not work. According to PBS, he did more than that. Just because we can't find a solution doesn't mean that there isn't one. Mathematicians aren't satisfied because they know there are no solutions up to 4 million or 4 billion. They really want to know that there are no solutions up to infinity. And to do that, we need a proof. Fermat said that he had a proof. Unfortunately, all he ever wrote down was, I have a truly marvelous demonstration of this proposition, which this margin is too narrow to contain. history on Fermat's last theorem. Fermat's last theorem states that there are no positive integers that exist for x, y, or z, or n, when n is greater than 2. This theorem was written in 1637 in a book called Arithmetica, which Fermat claimed that the proof was too large to fit in the margin. According to Wiles, he thinks Fermat never even had a proof to begin with. Andrew submitted his first proof in 1993, 3 years after I was born. When he submitted this proof at Isaac Newton Institute for Mathematical Sciences, a peer review found it incorrect. He described the error as it would take 2 or 3 months to explain in detail to a mathematician to get them to even comprehend the mistake. He said that the proof was over 150 pages long, and how techniques used to solve it weren't around in Fermat's time. I can't imagine how disheartening and embarrassing that must have been to Wiles, but Wiles never gave up. In 1994, he was able to fix the mistake in the proof, and he finally did it. His mathematical goal in life was accomplished. He won the Abel Prize in May of 2016 for completing the proof. He said, "I solved the problem by combining 3 complex mathematical fields, namely modular forms, elliptical curves, and Galois representations. These equations are not beyond the capabilities of a student. The truth is, the methods I used were not any more sophisticated than I could certainly do as an undergraduate," he said. I think that he was being very modest when he said this. Here are some interesting facts. In 1999, Andrew got an asteroid named after him called Asteroid 9999 Wiles. In 2000, Andrew became Sir Andrew Wiles and was made a Knight Commander of the Order of the British Empire by the Queen. In 2000, there was a musical written about Andrew Wiles and his proof on Fermat's last theorem called Fermat's Last Tango. You can watch it here. It's pretty funny.